when they canned you, what's the
I didn't get canned. It was just like the conversation was you need to lock in now, where you kind of like it's not gonna work out.
So
I was
you were
I'd
like-
rather never lock in, so I'm gonna leave.
You said I'd that.
No,
yeah,
I didn't say that.
Then you can't get unemployment. Then you can't.
They were gonna take too long to fire me anyways, like because they're a corporation, they don't want to fire you, because then they'll have to pay.
Love getting fired.
Yeah, but Olive, that's how you like.
Everyone leave me alone. It happens the way it happens. I can't change how it happens.
You can't say you lost your job if you left your job.
I can say that. I can say whatever the hell I want. I was on Fallon.
And we're so fucking back. It's the You're an Idiot podcast. I'm Alex Dragovich. With me today, a couple of Chi-Town legends. We got a You're an Idiot Hall of Famer with us, Tim Smith. And we got a first time, long time in Olivia Carter, one of the greats. How are you guys doing? Good?
Doing well.
Doing awesome.
We were off mic talking Clairo. She's the indie rock star. Olive likes her.
Yeah, I do like Clairo.
Tim
Never heard of
hasn't heard of her, and I had a three-way to Clairo. That's what we talked about.
I think
a
you're
second.
saying that as if it sounds like you had a three-way with Clairo.
She was playing in the speakers.
Yeah, I had a
correct?
three-way to Clairo. Like to Clairo was crazy. Like you didn't have a picture of her on your TV. Like fucking.
It's weird. So how well do you know Clairo?
I've known Clairo since she started coming out. Like I feel like as a teen.
You know the album Sling, I believe.
Yes.
That's the one I had a three-way to. How do you feel about that?
I don't need to know that stuff.
Okay, cool. Guys, we're back on the pod. We're live. We're having a good time.
So feral with Clairo.
Yeah, that's weird, right?
I feel like every guy I've dated has been boner city for Clairo.
Yeah.
Which you would think makes me like not want to like Clairo, but I know that Clairo is for the girls.
I know.
She is being taken by the guys. And being
That's the
sexualized.
problem.
And she has said publicly, like, it makes me really uncomfortable that like all these bi boys in Brooklyn want to have sex with me.
What?
Yeah, she's been like not that directly.
Take a compliment, Toots.
Okay.
Come on.
It's
You're right.
Please.
She's being a bitch.
How often do guys on the whole do they have a little sex playlist in your experience?
I don't what do you mean? Like,
how often are guys like playing music?
I think not often, and I would not like that.
Thank you. Me neither. I don't really play music.
You just had you were saying you had a threesome with Clairo though, so.
But that was
What's
a
that
three-way.
about?
We needed to set a vibe.
Okay, everyone was really uncomfortable. So
It
you had to
was
turn
we were
music on.
we were chugging vodka, and like it was just like a whole. It was
Every
so.
time someone explains having a threesome, it sounds like a terrible stressor.
Yeah, you do like you prepare for it in a way where it's like tomorrow's like no, it's not gonna happen. Like we're gonna die after this. But yeah, I don't really play music. I do think if you have sex with me, you know what kind of music I like. You know, like after you'd be like,
What's the
all
Super
right,
Mario
Weezer.
theme song?
What's up?
What's the Super Mario theme song?
What? I don't know.
Do you know the Super Mario theme song?
Boop, boop, boop,
Yeah, like that kind of stuff.
boop, boop. You want to have sex to that? Boop, 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 boop,
Yeah,
boop.
make me feel connected to my
When Drago
childhood.
goes down on you.
Very
Wait, so you
good.
seem like you are a sex music guy,
Nah, no chance.
No chance.
but you're talking about sex and music quite a bit right now.
Well,
Those are your two favorite things.
so how
it was just the for some reason I had enough vodka to be like, and she had like a record player at her place.
And she had a record of Clairo.
Oh,
Okay, so you didn't like put it on.
I did.
You put on Clairo
I was like,
When
let's
does
put on
that-
that Clairo.
when does that happen?
when you guys are just sort of drinking.
We're drinking, and I was like, I noticed the record player, went through the records, and I was like, let's rock this. Let's put this on.
That
And
is
it's
a
just like,
crowd
and it's like
pleaser.
very slow, like heartbreaking string music, and then we're just.
And it is too when everyone starts crying.
and it was, and we were just like, oh, let me play for our listeners like the song that really.
They don't
that
need to hear that.
Here, I'll play it. I'll play it. That's
He's
fine.
gonna get bricked up again.
Is it ever gonna change? You know that
Oh,
song?
sorry.
Is it gonna be this way forever?
Yeah,
Look at
yeah,
that ring.
the album Sling.
Wow, look at you, man. This is a
Right?
man right there.
Yes,
Hold it
member
up to the
Hey.
camera.
Dude. Could you guys have a
Memory
three-way to
gold
this,
I
listeners?
love that. Wow, we're so off the three-way, and Alex is still there.
totally on it.
Anytime a man has a three-way, he will tell you about it immediately.
Imagine
Like
fucking.
that week, he'll be like, "Yeah." You're like, "What did you do this week?" He's like, "I had a threesome,"
Kind
and
of
you're
fucked
like,
two chicks.
"Oh,
together.
hello."
It was really nice to meet you guys tonight. Okay, all right.
You had sex to that?
That's really crazy.
That was one of the songs.
Can I ask? Okay, I didn't really want to get into it more, but was it like emotional? Was it an emotional threesome?
No chance.
We
Not
can
with
move on.
Drago.
I've talked about it enough on this pod. Everyone kind of knows it. We don't need to get.
This isn't the first time you talked about the
Of course it's not.
Well, Olivia, it's really good to have
You've
you.
got a
Olive, it's great to have you. Let's fucking talk. Let's talk about it real quick, guys. Olivia just did late night.
Let's go.
Totally.
Let's
A
absolutely
late night
go.
king.
Yeah, I'm a late night king. Everyone watches that.
Fuck you, Jimmy
I was,
Fallon.
dude. That is so dope. And I want to ask about you did the you did your prep sets at the Cellar, right?
Yes. the
How
night
did
before.
those go?
Honestly, I've been told by a lot of comics, like, don't stress about how those go because it's really weird to be doing a tight 5 on those shows. Because people are
Clean.
doing like,
Yeah.
'cause people are doing like longer sets and working stuff out, and then you come up like a robot.
Yeah.
So I didn't really think about it too much, honestly. I was just like, I just need to run it. And then I did it only twice, and I was like, I feel fine. I mean, no one's ever taped the Tonight Show and been like, don't air that, you know? Like, it's usually a hot crowd.
Sure.
So I wasn't like, the actual set, I wasn't anxious about. I was anxious about like the other things going into it.
The other things,
Like getting there on time, being dressed.
like when the train was
The human
coming.
part of
I
it.
will
like
say,
the human part of it.
I will
it
say that I
triggers my
heard
anxiety.
before when he stopped. I heard the Conan crowds were really tough, actually, back in the probably.
Well,
in the,
I
in
wasn't
the,
doing
in
that, so.
in the 2000s. So, but yeah,
But they do have a car pick you up, and like it picked me up only like 2 hours before the show started, and I didn't have like hair or makeup or anything. We had to do a rehearsal still, and then I was doing hair and makeup like while the show was starting. So I was like, not, I like wasn't ready when the show started.
Oh wow.
So that's why I was honestly more anxious in that moment than when I was actually. I thought I was gonna be like freaking out backstage. I thought I was gonna be like, fuck, I'm gonna feel awful backstage. It's gonna fucking suck, and then I felt fine.
That's really dope. Do you feel like it was just in terms of the 2 sets at the Cellar? Did you feel like you didn't have to do much more? Was
No,
it
was
offered
nice
to do more?
because
I heard it was like. Didn't you say it was like 5 or 6 that you could do?
You can do more, but I was like, why would I do more? Like, I'm not gonna run it into the ground.
Oh.
I don't know. Also,
They
like,
just do the set until you hate it.
yeah. I mean, I already did hate it at that point. Like, I truly like. I think what was good about running it then is like I was nervous to run it there because I don't perform at the Cellar.
Yeah.
So it was good to like be nervous and run it. I think that was a good practice.
Oh.
And then after 2, I was sort of like, all right, I'm not gonna be like nervous anymore at the other 2 spots.
Was there ever a time during the set where you were like, when you were running it, where you're like, God, can I just take this joke out? Was there a joke where you're like, that you really didn't like as much?
Yes.
I just feel like that would go through my mind immediately.
I wouldn't say I loved all of the jokes, but they're like I submitted a couple times, and that's the one that went through, so I had to say it.
No, I know. I'd be like, hey, dude, I know you picked this, but like,
I know, and I cut a lot out of it because like you have to cut a bunch out of it because of the laughs. So like you submit 7, but you only do like 5.
oh,
Yeah,
you only do 5 minutes.
I
of
only
it?
did 5 minutes, but the tape is like 7 minutes.
Oh wow, because they're just pumped. Like, they're fucking.
Because they don't laugh, they clap.
lot of
That's
applause
off-putting.
breaks.
Yeah,
I don't love that.
it is very. It feels like a little, like.
Like they have a gun to the audience and like
Yeah.
fucking clap.
And it feels like they have a sign.
She's trying her best out here. Will you guys clap?
It feels like they have a sign they're holding up that's like clap. Like
Yeah.
you know when a show is too hot and you feel kind of bad.
And you're kind of like, can we not?
Yeah,
do
it
this?
feels a little like that, but also you have to kind of indulge it. But yeah, that was it. That
There
was
we
my
go.
experience.
Very
Well,
fun.
congratulations. Dude. That's
Thanks.
dope.
You had a crew there with you though. You had
I
some
had a
friends.
crew. I had Dan Dosimo, Nick Viagas,
yes.
and Selma Zaki.
That's a good squad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
solid.
What'd you guys
crew.
do after?
We went to a dinner and then we got drunk and then we had a watch party at Sesh.
How drunk we talking? I probably would get annihilated.
I was really hungover because I didn't drink like that whole month because I was like, I'm just gonna focus.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lock in. Except that's not true. I got really drunk at JFL, obviously. But before
Yes.
that, I wasn't really going out or seeing people because I was like really anxious about the set.
Ooh.
Gotta lock it in.
Gotta lock
Yeah, I
it in.
felt
Drago
like I've-
before Threesome.
Yeah.
Just a month
I was putting
before.
on Clairo.
Drago's locking in for a full month before.
Going on
Threesome.
runs like, dude, I might have a threesome in Pittsburgh.
Was it in Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I didn't know they could do those over there.
So I'm
Yeah.
a long-term relationship guy. How does a threesome even materialize?
Just after a show. It was after.
Can I
Did
make
they
a public
approach?
statement?
Yeah, we talk. What's up?
Can I make a public statement?
Yeah.
I've had a threesome.
Hell yeah.
Olive, I had a feeling. Well, you were on Field for a while, then you got banned.
I was going through it.
You got banned.
I want to let's talk about that actually. So Olivia Carter,
my sweet ass got banned.
I hate to say it like this. You got on Field because you're kinky.
No, honestly, I think I was like, you guys know I was religious.
I want to do something for the non-New York listeners. I think it's exclusive to New York now.
No, it's everywhere. And
Good.
it's really bad everywhere. If you go to Pittsburgh and you look at Field, it's disgusting.
Field is like an app it is for kinkier people, right? Am I off on that?
I think it's for kinky people. I also think
it's not
for
like relationships,
it's
right?
not for relationships.
I'm looking for this
it's for
kind
like,
of
it's
thing.
for like, I'm looking for,
There are normal people on there who are just kind of like looking for casual dates.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
so you were religious. So you were on there just like
I was
looking
like,
for doggy
I feel like
style.
I should.
You're like just anything but missionary
I want to
sex.
try reverse cowgirl. No, I think.
Do you put preferences on there?
Yeah, you can put all that stuff. But I felt really weird putting that stuff because I was like, I know comics will see this.
Well, wait,
Sure.
how'd you get kicked off?
Well, okay, so I made a date with this guy. And he started giving me weird, like, controlling vibes when we were messaging about the date. And I sort of woke up that day like, I have a bad feeling about this guy. I'm going to cancel. We were like going to go to an art museum, and he was going to like explain art to me. And I was like, put a gun in my mouth.
I love that.
Yeah, I was
vibe.
like, I can't do this with you. I'm so
Just
sorry.
Dude, letting you know.
So I canceled on the date. And he sent me like I wish I saved the message. It was like probably a 3-message string of different long paragraphs explaining that he knows that I'm shy and probably scared to explore the kink community, and like I'm gonna regret this because he could have opened me to a world of the kink community in New York.
Holy shit.
He is like the gatekeeper and he is kink daddy. And then the next thing I knew, I was banned from Field.
Wow.
Oh damn! So I guess he wasn't flexing.
I
at
guess
all.
maybe he reported me as like something wrong. I don't know.
So you just canceled in a polite manner, and he was like, "Get this girl out of here.
And he was,
not.
yeah, I don't know. Like he really couldn't handle that.
She's not one of us."
And in the way, that was the biggest kink of all. Saying no. He was like, "Fuck, no one's ever done this before."
And you just got a message. They were like, "Hey, you can't."
I just like couldn't get on, and then I was like, "I don't need to be on here. That's really okay."
Any successful kink stories?
I mean, I didn't have like a crazy. I just like was trying to go out on dates because I didn't start dating till I was like 24 or 25. So I was just like trying to go on dates. Like I just moved to the city. And that's when I met the couple that I had the threesome with.
There we go.
And then I was like, okay, that was fine. I don't need to do that again.
The couple.
It was a couple.
Did you guys have like dinner before?
We had drinks before.
Did they set rules?
No.
Oh, anything was going.
I mean, within reason, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was a really positive experience. And I remember being like, okay, I never want to do it again because usually you hear bad things about people having threesomes for the first time. Like, oh, it was so awkward. It was like no one knew what to do.
Sure.
So I was like, okay, I feel like I did it. I guess. I don't know. I think I felt a little stupid because I was like, why did I feel sexual experiences were like important to my life? Like, I was like, why did I feel like I needed to like have a threesome?
That is the thing. Like after you come, you're like, I don't know.
I was like, this isn't meaningful to me.
All right.
Yeah. And it kind of made me realize I was like, okay, I think like the narrative you've been told of like living your life and being young is not necessarily what aligns with what my values are.
I felt the same way in my situation where I was like, if I say no to this and I tell people that I had the opportunity for like a while, if I tell people everyone in my life is gonna be like, dude, how did you not do that?
People don't say that when you're a woman and you say people are like, oh,
it's very dude heavy situation.
So you're down.
Yeah.
Wait, so they approached and they said, what do you think about both of us?
We were leaving the bar. I know I've told the listeners this before, but like we were at this bar and I was like, I got a really early flight, guys. And they're like, okay, no worries. And I was like, before I leave, can I ask, like, did you guys want to have a threesome? And they like kind of started laughing and they were like, yes, we did. And I was like, would you still have a threesome? And they were like, totally. I was like, okay, let's.
Wow, that was so direct.
Yeah. I just was like, it was like the shot clock was going down, and I was like,
and you had to.
I gotta heave this
You gotta
one.
get a shot up.
Yeah.
Shot up. That was 35 feet out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Off the backboard, but it went in.
I know. That's
a win.
Let's move on to something a little more wholesome.
Wait, but it makes you wonder how many two groups of women you could go up to and just ask that to, and like the percentage of.
Threesome?
You got the vibe is
you're gonna get a lot of drinks thrown at you, but there is that one.
It's gonna be one group of people. We're like, we were looking for
that. They had
we're actually kicked off a field, and this is huge.
And again, I know I told this story, but it's when we were at the first bar, they were like, what do you want to do after this? And the host I was with was like, aren't you two Mormon? They're like recovered Mormons or the former Mormons.
Wow.
And the girl, he goes, aren't you two Mormons? And they go, we used to be. And then they started making out with each other. So that's how I knew.
Okay,
so that was the first clue.
That was like a clue. So then I was like,
I
okay.
love that was you were like, maybe.
I was like,
could lock this down.
65-45 or 65-35. Is that what it is? Yeah.
Wow, that's really crazy.
Yeah.
I don't have those experiences on the road.
You know what, dude?
Same. Women don't even look at me on the road. After
Same.
shows, people are like, please, no.
That's all. That can't be true. You've murdered and you're a dude.
But you've talked
Yeah,
about
but I'm not
being
very
You
nice.
talk about
Yeah.
being in a relationship and stuff.
Right. I'm
Oh.
a
Like,
relationship
people
man
do
on
respect
stage.
that. Something about you, I think, it's like something like where you don't want to like infringe upon that because you've been together so long.
Right. It's like this is a guy that doesn't want to. I don't want to ruin this guy's life.
Totally,
Yeah.
we like
get
this
those
guy.
big tits and ass away
Get
from
them
me.
away from me.
I don't like that.
12 years strong.
13.
13.
Wow, that's so cool,
Guys, Timmy, our listeners, Timmy just had a fucking honeymoon, folks.
Honeymoon
Let's
king.
chop it up.
Yeah,
let's
tell
get
us about
into
it.
it.
Oh,
let's
it was
have
amazing.
let's have a success story for once on this pod.
A success story. I mean, we hit Portugal. We did Lisbon. We did Porto. We did Sintra. It was incredible. We did. We can get back to fucking. We had our room in Porto was looking right over the Douro River.
Yeah.
And we felt pretty obligated
Wow.
to have sex, like kind of hanging out of the window.
That's so
Right.
beautiful.
And we did that, but it was like so beautiful I couldn't come, so we had to like, because I'm going like, look, this is unbelievable. that
It
we're
would
here.
feel weird to come with this kind of environment.
in this vibe,
Wow.
so we had to like
I
turn
can't
around
come
and
on
get
this
back to like,
sunset.
yeah,
I would have the opposite vibe. I'd be like, I have to come here.
yeah. That should have been the mindset, but I didn't have Clairo. The album wouldn't play, so I couldn't get that going. But and so we had to just like turn around so I could lock in.
It was
Yeah.
on the balcony?
It was like we had this like window situation that
Wow.
like opened right
Do you
up.
guys
so we were,
travel well together? Like you're good at traveling together, you think?
That's a big
yeah, 'cause
sign.
we're pretty we handle different parts of the traveling. I do like all of the arguing with the people if there's an issue. I'm the guy that goes and talks, and then like she has everything. She has all the passports and all the tickets and everything, and she has everything all geared up. She
Okay,
does the
great.
packing, she does all of that.
She does
And then
everything.
I yell at-
And if there's a problem, you will do something.
That is correct. Yeah.
Tim yells in case
Yeah.
of emergency.
Just waiting.
Yeah, you're like a break in case of emergency hammer.
Pretty much, yeah,
essentially.
that's exactly what I am. Then she's
Yeah.
like, all right, now this is where you handle that.
Wow.
I could see you being doing well with customer service people at like American Airlines.
Oh, I'm the sweetest.
What are your
And
sweet?
I imagine you going, I'm going to ask you one more time.
This is the last time you're gonna hear
You
this.
really can't refund this. You
Yeah, how
really
do
No, but
can't give us a
the
refund.
move that I have found, because everybody's such a dick. Everyone's up there thinking like you got to be this like abrasive asshole, and that's how you get things done.
Yeah.
If you approach like kind of softly and be like, look, I know this has been like a brutal day for you. I've seen everybody else. I just have one quick question.
Yeah.
They do whatever you want. They're the sweetest.
Wow.
They're so nice. They just treat them like a human being. So I get all of that shit done, and then Lizzie kind of she does everything.
Okay. And then do you guys?
Okay.
He was like, okay, no further questions.
I guess that's not what I
Okay.
meant in the traveling. Like, do you feel like you guys get like stressed? Because some people like can't handle traveling and they fight a lot.
Oh no, not at all. Not even
That's
a little
crazy
bit.
that
No.
it is. I've like I fought with like friends while traveling. I fought with
Me too.
traveling's like not easy.
I've
you know?
definitely fought with an ex on traveling, and we were like, "Oh, we're not compatible."
What, just because you're stressed out the whole time? Like it's a
Just like-
naturally stressful
just like-
thing.
Well,
so you
because
start
one person
barking at
wants
each
to be
other?
on time, the other person doesn't give
Yeah.
a fuck. One person like
oh.
you know, right? Olive?
Yeah, and like if you have delays, like how people handle that. Some people like don't care. I get like really emotional when there's delays. I'm like, oh my god, get me out of here. I don't handle delays
Wow.
very well. I know. I like cry a lot at the airport.
I cry.
I cry a lot at the airport. I
It's
don't
delayed
know.
35 minutes. She starts weeping.
It's something about the airport really stresses me out. I don't know.
It's a stressful situation. We were stressed out about because it was like 7.5 hours
Did you eat good food?
over they actually did service pretty decent food.
I meant
And
on
we had
the,
a
on the
couple
trip, on the actual trip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
sounds-
We
like,
ate
what'd you eat?
well. We drank 200 bottles of wine. It was the
Yeah.
best. We had such a great time.
I do want to say at the airport real quick is the it makes me, when there's delays and then when there's shit going on, when I'm stressed, I look at people with like kids and I'm like, okay, well, you're like,
your life
times
sucks.
Way
Yeah,
off.
that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Where you're just like, I'm sitting there with like my bag and I'm just like on TikTok. I'm just like, I have to wait a few more hours. But it's like, this guy's like, his kid
He has to keep this thing
has
alive.
to be in an airport for
my
another
God.
3
Yeah,
more
it's
hours.
not great, Bob.
You're right. That's a great perspective to have.
You know what I'm saying?
At least I'm not a mother.
100%.
At least I'm not a
I
father.
got punched by a homeless guy in Lisbon.
Let's talk
What?
about that.
Mm-hmm.
Did
Yeah,
you
let's
do
talk about
something?
homeless people punching us because I actually have one too.
You got punched too?
Mm-hmm.
Incredible.
So you guys were just kind of walking, talking. You just
Well, we were walking back to our hotel, and this guy, he was just kind of staring into the hotel very menacingly. He didn't look, he looked kind of just mad at the hotel, which, yeah, he was pretty not thrilled. And then we were just walking by, and I was pretty tuned up. I didn't say anything, but I guess I was just like having too much fun.
yeah.
And he just punched me really hard in the shoulder, not in the face,
yeah.
but just like punched me really hard in the shoulder. And I thought, I was confused at first, obviously. I've never been assaulted by a homeless man. And then I like got pissed because he was like eyeballing me, and I'm like, you know, I was like drunk, so that dude part kicks in. You're like, "What's up, dude? Is this what are we doing right now, dude?" And so Lizzie like drags me into the hotel. Not that I was like, "Let me at him," but like I was just like, "What the fuck?" And she was like, "We're not doing that," which
Yeah.
is that's a big thing on the honeymoon. You don't fist fight homeless people on your
Oh, is that part of the
honeymoon. That was like a deal we made.
I guess that
Do
is.
not fist fight the
I
homeless.
think I saw that on like a Yahoo article.
Yeah, that's
too,
like
yeah.
number
It's
number
like,
2 or 3.
It's
for
like
sure.
seeing the bride before the wedding. It's bad luck for the marriage.
Yeah.
Did it hurt your shoulder?
No, it was just
Dude,
kind of a.
I would love for you to make a TikTok and then you're doing like a POV, but then your voiceover is just like, so that homeless guy over there, he just punched me, but still Lisbon was
amazing.
Lisbon was amazing. Yeah. But the food was incredible.
I mean, straight up. So then we're like 5 hours later, we're eating outside of this little Italian place, and he comes back. He reappears.
That would piss me the fuck off.
So
the
now
Serbian
I'm like,
would come out.
what do
yeah.
I do now? What do
Yeah.
I now?
come
Do I
up to
have
you
to?
guys at
He
the
got pretty close. But nobody else at the restaurant knows what happened earlier. So now
you
I
just
don't
look
know.
like an
if
asshole to
yeah.
homeless people.
Where I'm like, get the fuck out of here. And they're like, brother, chill out.
Yeah, how do you
So that's kind
manage
of a
that?
tough look. We just kind of sat very still. It was like a T-Rex was around.
Yeah.
You know, like they can't
Right.
see you if you don't move.
Just like T-Rexes.
Right?
Is that true?
Yeah, it's they're. I mean, I watched Jurassic Park recently, and I'm pretty sure their vision is based on movement.
Oh.
Okay. So you were like,
You
just
guys were like,
frozen.
just stand still.
We could just see the impact tremors when he was walking up to our table, and we're like, just stay really still.
That's kind of scary and annoying.
Yeah,
So-
it sucked. It kind of ruined the dinner. I was trying to enjoy a damn risotto for once in my life,
Oh,
and here
dude,
comes homeless
risotto's
guy.
so
I would
good,
be so
too.
pissed if I was eating Italian food and a homeless man was threatening to punch me.
Well, also, like, I'm sitting, like, Lizzie's my wife now, and I'm like, does she think
That's
I'm a
your
pussy?
wife.
Like, since I'm not, like,
So let's
being like, hey,
let's-
get
let's-
the fuck out.
Yeah, let's break that down. Let's say there's a non-homeless guy that's giving. I want to take the homeless part out of it. Let's say you and Lizzie are at a bar, and a random guy is just kind of like talking your ear off, being like, you know, he's a drunk guy. Like what does it take for? What's it going to take for that guy? How invasive does that guy have to be for you to really like step in and kind of like put hands on him?
Is he talking to me or is he talking to Lizzie?
He's talking to you and Lizzie. He's or you know, he's just kind of in your ear a lot, and he's going. So you guys are from Louisiana?
Oh, we'll just move. We'll just move.
You move. Okay.
I'm not gonna
What-
be like, get the fuck, because why? To what end?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like
I'm
a
just gonna be
scenario.
like, yeah, we actually have to. We're meeting some, and then we just go to a
you
different
kind
part
of
of
put
the
your
bar.
hand on his chest and go like,
Well, that's if
All
he
right,
gets
you got
if he's getting in Lizzie's ear,
Right.
then it's a little like, brother,
Leave her
yeah.
alone.
what are we doing?
So for you, it's diffuse. There's no. It would take a lot for you to really start tumbling
I'm in
with
my
a guy.
late 30s. I'm
Yeah.
not fighting anybody.
Mhm.
I'm gonna tear a hamstring trying to.
Yeah,
you know,
dude.
I'm done with that.
Is
whole
it cool
part.
to say you have a wife?
Yeah, it's way cool.
That sounds really cool to like have a wife.
Having a wife, because I love getting to say it.
Olivia's like,
'Cause, like,
I'll take either.
Lizzie,
Husband, wife.
she got like randomly selected to have like a more clearance. I don't know. She got like searched, and so I was getting in line, and I felt really cool. I got to be like, hey, my wife actually got. She's back there getting like searching. Do you mind if I just kind of hang right here? And they're like, 100%.
You're like, that's the first time I got to say that.
100%.
You could
That's
do the
really
my
cool.
wife.
My
thing.
wife is kind of huge because you say
It
my
is.
girlfriend and people are like, pull it together, asshole.
It's really like something about
Wow.
it. I think when I hear it more as I get older, I'm like, damn, that sounds really cool to be.
And yeah, it's sick as hell.
to
I
be
love
like,
it.
I'm
Also,
wife.
having this damn
That
ring
looks
on is
really
my
sick.
favorite thing.
It's very grown up.
Right?
Like you're a real man with that now.
I know.
Real men have wives.
I agree.
I think that is true.
And I think I get
Sorry.
Olive looks right at me.
I'm sorry.
I think I get a little more leeway on stage
Yeah.
as a married guy because they go, well,
you can
somebody
talk more
likes
about.
him.
You can probably talk more shit about her if you're married.
Well, I think I can talk more shit in general because
Yeah.
people are like, yeah, but like he's being a goofball. Like somebody
Wow.
married this guy.
Totally.
So
Wow,
he's
that's
not
really
a total
true.
piece of shit.
Damn.
You know, but if you're like a single guy in your late 30s, people are like, what's going on with this guy? It's no good.
That's
and,
so true.
And
yeah.
also too, you can pretty much the sentence like you can get out of any scenario by saying like I gotta go home to my wife.
Yeah, dude, my wife is. But you don't want to be
Any-
the guy that's like, no,
it's
Yeah.
my old bitch wife. You don't want to do that. But
no,
Oh,
you
yeah,
don't want to be
yeah,
a
yeah.
ball and chain.
yeah.
guy.
You don't want to be
Yeah.
that
It's
guy.
cooler to love your wife.
Yeah, let me talk to the boss. You don't want to do shit like that.
That stuff is
Right.
lame.
Yeah, that's like 80s. Yeah,
Boo.
stinks. You got to love your wife.
I'm-
Loving
Yeah.
your wife is in.
That is
Okay.
so in right now.
Mhm.
And help you get pussy.
That's what helps me get pussy on the road. Is loving my wife.
I have heard. I'm hearing stuff, man, about some, there are some big comics who are just like who are married who are just like
Pigs on the road.
Absolutely.
yo.
It's truly disgusting. It makes
You
me
hear
really
from female
sad.
comics and you're like, okay,
It feels like
Yeah,
everyone's
like,
cheating on their wife sometimes.
yeah, like you see, we're just like turning this on Tim.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm like, whoa.
it really
Let's see
is.
come in.
Yeah, this feels kind of pointed all of a sudden.
Like guys just like like if the like the host is like some cute whatever 20 something like the headliner will be some big dude just at the end of the weekend just being like, so like what's up, and you're like, this is what I've heard, that it's just yeah, it happens more than you think, guys. Happens more than you think. We're not going to name names, especially here. Maybe on the Patreon. If you subscribe, please subscribe to the Patreon, by the way. I forgot to say that.
Well, out the scumbag headliners if you
Mhm.
subscribe to the
Yeah.
Patreon.
Subscribe to the
You could just
Tron.
go to a website and look at who's coming the next few weekends. One of them's probably
It's
on.
one of those guys. Yeah. They don't have to be a big comic.
They don't have to be big.
Just any comic will do. They're all, most 99% of them are.
Has
Yeah.
anything new
Pieces of
from doing late night? Has anything come up, like new opportunities? You're like, oh shit, this led to that. Because JFL, or what led to the late night set?
I had late night the month before it, and then I got JFL like 2 weeks after late night.
You've had a fucking summer, bro.
Yeah, and honestly, nothing has really happened. My life is kind of the same. I had to quit my job because they wouldn't give me time off, so I'm not working right now.
Wouldn't give you time off for JFL?
I was on I was on a performance improvement
They
plan.
pipped
Oh,
your
they pipped your
ass.
ass.
Everything-
Olive.
Trying to get time off on the pip?
They
What, that's
pipped-
wild. Honestly, yeah, I am on this pip. Gonna need 2 weeks though.
Yeah,
My career is
yeah.
about to blow up.
They're like, Olivia, so you really need to start focusing and giving some more time to the company.
Yeah, I'm gonna need 2 weeks.
I'm
off.
gonna need a quick 2 though.
I'm gonna go to Montreal though.
Honestly, if I could have 3, I really need to lock in.
Can I go to?
That's
Dude,
very
we
funny.
gotta talk about that. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Were they just so obviously they're probably really excited for all the comedy stuff.
I think that they are, like, my boss. I think he was kind of sad to see me go because I am one of the cooler people that worked there. And
Yes, you are.
You know what I'm saying?
You're
You're,
cool.
you're a vibe guy.
I was a vibe, and
your
I think
personality
That,
hire.
I think that he didn't want me to see me go for that, but I think he was happy to see me go for comedy, and he was really nice. He was like, I like, no, I'm gonna like see you on TV. I'm gonna like see you. Like, I know you're gonna like be successful, and I'm excited to watch you. Like, he was really nice.
That's cool.
You're
So-
on late night. He's like, babe, look right there. I fired that girl.
I fired that girl.
that girl doesn't have any money anymore.
Yeah, I took away that girl's health insurance. Look how well she's doing.
Yeah. She can't see a dentist.
She looks really healthy on TV, but she's so sick. She is so sick.
Damn, she lost quite a bit of weight since I took her ability to earn money away.
What was the process of them being like, hey, we need you to pick it up, to hey, like we're gonna pick you.
I think I was constantly
hey
like,
to-
because I didn't care about my job, I was constantly like doing the bare minimum, then being
Sure.
corrected for it, then overcorrecting, then going back to doing the bare minimum, being correct. It was like a 2-year cycle of that. And I was just really
Right.
lucky that people liked me, you know, and my job was pretty easy.
So that for the most part, you just have like 2 good weeks and then like a bad.
I'd be
week.
like, I did pretty good. And then I'd
Yeah.
chill. Like when I worked from home, I never did anything.
yeah.
I would
And those-
leave. I would leave work on my lunch break and run in the park for like 2 hours. And then I'd
Yeah.
come back and shower in the locker room at work and like come back to work with wet hair. Like
Yeah.
one time I was in a meeting with soaking wet hair.
Yeah, and they were just like, "That's
Like
that,
shit like
Olivia's
that.
so
Olivia.
zany."
Like shit like that you can't
Like,
do.
at least try to lie to
Yeah,
us.
Like
yeah.
I once forgot about a meeting and I got a message from someone like, "Are you coming?" And I had just gotten out of the shower in the locker room and I was like, "Fuck!" And I like tried to make my hair look like it wasn't wet, like I slicked it back, but my shirt was like covered in water. I was just in the meeting like, "I'm so sorry, I was in the bathroom."
Holy shit!
I was a
Oh,
bad
sorry. I
employee.
dunked my head in the toilet.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
There's some bullies around the office.
Is that no good?
So when they canned you, what's the?
I didn't get canned. It was just like the conversation was, you need to lock in now, where you kind of like it's not gonna work out.
So
I was
you were
I'd
like-
rather never lock in, so I'm gonna leave.
You said I'd rather. That,
No,
yeah,
I
but
didn't
that's-
say
but
that.
That's then you can't get unemployment. Then you can't.
They were gonna
technically-
they were gonna take too long to fire me anyways, like because they're a corporation, they don't want to fire you because then they'll have to pay.
Love
for
getting fired.
Yeah, but Olive, that's how you like.
Everyone leave me alone. It happens the way it happens. I can't change how it happens.
You can't say you lost your job if you left your job.
I can say that. I can say whatever the hell I want. I was on Fallon.
12,000 people watched that set.
Well, yeah, I lost my job and they put me on a PIP, and it's like, damn, like how'd they fire you? Well, I said I kind of didn't.
Oh
wanna
no, I
be.
actually quit that job. I phrased that poorly.
I actually feel
I
like
walked out of the door and then I never
They,
returned.
Yeah.
they said, "Can you please work
I
harder?"
actually
I
quit
said,
twice.
No. Which I do. I've done that. I asked if I could be, they were asking me to lock in. I asked if I could be the janitor at the job. I was
I
like,
forgot about this.
Wait, what happened?
This is a true story. Tell it, Tim.
they were. I was in a similar situation. It was Pip City. I mean, I was
Pip
pipped
City.
so hard, and they were like, "Hey, like essentially, like, what is like wrong with you? Will you try a little harder?" And I was like, "Look, I think the best course of action," because I was always so jealous of the guy that got to just like refill the peanuts and everything, like in the
He had like an AirPod
kitchen.
in.
Yes,
Yeah.
he got to just do his thing. And I was like, "So can I
He
just
was
not do
usually
this
an
anymore?" And I'm
autistic
like,
program to work in an office.
it's like, can I have that guy's job? And they're like, what? He's one of the custodians. I was like, can I be like a janitor around here? And they were like, are you out of your mind?
I think that's reasonable.
I thought it was like a pretty good solution for everybody.
Yeah.
They seemed pretty shocked by that request.
Tim was trying to Goodwill Hunting his ass into the.
That's so funny.
I'm just working my way down the company.
Yeah, he's like, I'm kind of like an undiscovered genius, and I'm gonna be a custodian.
Kind of, and I could definitely fill up the peanuts around here. I'd be super good at that.
Damn,
but they didn't love that.
They're like,
and
no,
then
we need you to be better at Excel.
Yeah.
and you're like, I can
I'm
fill the
thinking
peanut.
cashews,
What was the
though.
job that you did?
This was a sales role at Yelp in Chicago.
Dude, I heard that place is brutal.
It was
too.
kind of inhumane, honestly. It was one of the worst experiences of my life. But I walked out and I never went back.
It's so freeing to walk
Is
out.
it freeing to like have that?
As someone who's quit a lot of jobs in her day, and this last job,
By the way, yeah, you have to not frame it as lost your job.
I like to say it like that.
It's something that just feels good to me. But you do gotta.
didn't lose it.
It feels like my truth. I did lose.
I guess in a way you lost it because you
But you
I
threw
was-
it.
you,
Oh,
you
yeah,
like
you
you,
like
you chucked
closed
it.
your
I
eyes
threw it
and
away.
threw it,
I
and then you're
threw
like,
it
I don't know
away.
where it's at anymore. I lost my job.
like a tampon before sex. It's over there.
The way you framed it is that like they had you in a room and they were like, "We are done with you."
So those are conversations that I have had before quitting.
Yeah.
Usually I quit because I'm about to get fired and like
Oh no.
Yeah, but Olive, you have.
You
It's,
gotta get
it's better if they fire you.
I don't want to be there a second longer though.
Right.
Like I quit this job that I just got lost twice.
Oh.
Like I put into 2 weeks because I couldn't get time off for Fallon, and then I found out like I was at work and I got a call saying that you're gonna go to JFL, so you have to like have a week off before Fallon, and I was like, fuck, like I can't get that week off. So then I like walked back to my boss's office and I was like, I'm actually leaving today. Like I did it 2 weeks
Oh.
and then I was like, actually it's today, and
Oh,
I'm
wow.
taking all my stuff, and I took all my stuff.
Wait, why couldn't you
Good
work?
feeling,
Why
though.
couldn't you work remote for.
They don't do that. Like you have to go into the office like 3 days a week.
Yeah, but it's JFL, dude. They don't know just for laughs.
They don't know
Like,
just
it's
for laughs.
Like, they don't
it's
know.
fucking back.
They got rid of the perv with the weird hat, and now it's back.
Now it's back with new pervs.
They don't know.
Younger pervs, more progressive perv.
They don't know about the biggest comedy fest in the world. That's crazy.
Incredible.
Yeah, honestly though, I
Kids.
was on my way out there anyways. Like, it was time to leave. Like, you shouldn't be an assistant for 2 years. Like, that's insane. No one is an assistant there for 2 years. It's like 6 months and you get a different job. And I was like, truly, like, I'm actually content doing the bare minimum.
100%. That's you have to. Part of like this gig too is like you have to like position yourself. You got to hole into a corporation where they kind of like forget about.
Yeah, like
you.
a little cranny. You get into a little cranny.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you
kind of have
post
that
up there.
situation worked out where they're like,
Yeah.
Are you still doing your cranny job?
I've kept it.
Wow,
There
you've
was-
been crannying hard.
There was a time where like some like high up guy, like the regional manager or whatever like that, like the Midwest manager was like, we're gonna move this guy to like another team, and like my team was like, you should just keep.
Leave him
Yeah,
alone.
just don't disturb
You don't
him.
want to do that. They were like, well, he should be with us.
He's
like,
in the cover.
We
It
know
was
how to
crazy.
navigate Drago.
I had a meeting with my
Don't-
team, and they're like, yeah, they tried to like shift you over to this team, and we were just like, that's not gonna be good for anything. It was crazy.
Leave him alone. He's eating Play-Doh.
Yeah. Shh, don't disturb him. Don't disturb him.
Sleeping.
Yeah, it was
He's
kind
very
of.
angry.
He's working on his little bits right
Yeah,
now.
it
It's
was
like the book they keep in the basement and they feed him.
it was kind of insane, dude. But
Do you have a cranny job?
I have a cranny job.
Awesome.
yeah, cranny jobs are great.
How long have you been crannying?
I mean, I cranny around. The last one I had, I was crannying for like 3,
Okay, I do want to ask.
and then they tried to make everybody go back into the office, and I was like,
Ugh.
lol.
Absolutely
you
not.
took essentially what was it like? You were basically full-time comedy for like a year and a half, weren't you? Essentially,
Yeah.
how was that vibe? That must have been the best.
I mean, it was like awesome, but it was crazy stressful.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm not like selling a ton of tickets on the road. You know what I mean?
But you do
Like,
have months. So it is interesting. It's like you have months where you make more than enough, you make enough, make
Right.
a little less than enough sometimes, and it's like that is but like waking up, because like I think about like my dates now, and it's like I'm like, oh, I could like I don't need the job that month, but it's like just when you're just doing like relying on stand up. It must have been nice to fucking wake up whenever, do whatever.
Drago, quit your job.
get rid of the cranny.
Get rid of the cranny.
Guys,
I'm cranny
guys.
free and I've never been happier. I'm stressed, but I'm happy.
Yeah, what is the stress like?
The stress is like because you don't have a job, so you kind of feel like you have to be doing something every day,
Right.
like productive. And like when you're not, you're like, fuck, I should be focusing and like booking stuff, and
Lock
writing,
in.
and
Yeah, you're like,
editing
lock
clips. I
in.
need to lock in, but it's like you can't lock in 24 hours a day. It's like the pressure of like, am I doing this right? I don't know how to do this. I've never not
Mm.
had a job and done comedy.
Yeah. So you're running a lot. You're fucking hitting the, I imagine.
What do you mean?
'cause-
Physically
Exercising.
running?
Well, yeah, because you were like,
Oh yeah, I am like. I mean, I work out every day.
when we were filming Run Club, this like web series we did, like Olivia was in between takes doing laps around the
It felt
fucking
good to get
track.
away.
Just every job you have, you're always sweaty.
Dude,
Like, her hair's wet again.
We're like,
what the fuck?
We were doing like we did like a 7-hour shoot. And in
Brutal.
between, Olivia be like, "You want to run a mile?" And I'm like, "No."
Not
I will
really,
say I
no.
was training for the marathon at that time.
Okay. Also method acting.
So I kind of had to get miles in.
Dude, I just had Yvette on the
Yeah.
pod this week, and we talked about how like it would be more interesting if you filmed the making of
Someone
that
training for the marathon.
no, of the show,
Oh yeah.
of the web series, kind of then
Oh
the
my
show.
god, yeah. That because there's so many group
Damn, how
dynamics
bad was
happening.
that show?
Oh no, the show's
What?
good. The show's funny, but like we
It would have been way more
Tim,
interesting.
the group dynamics were like
We had-
Anything else.
we had like what's it called, like alliances.
alliance.
We had
Oh
alliances.
shit! It was kind of Survivor.
It was kind
Brother,
of
it
Survivor.
was intense.
We were all drained. It was like
Why? What was this? What?
they made us wake up at like 11 on a Saturday and do it for 7 hours.
No, it was like 8. We were
11.
8 a.m.
Oh, it was
call
8 a.m. I'm
times.
so sorry.
No, that is
8 a.m.
different.
call times, and we were there
That
till
was a
like
big
we were
job.
there
That's
till
way
like
different, yeah.
6 p.m. a lot for like 5 straight days. And
Yeah.
it was,
Tough.
And you're
it-
doing spots until like 2, and then you have to call home and be like, okay, I have to put a full makeup on and do my hair for this shoot.
and then we were sitting around just like munching on like bagels and coffee.
We were all
waiting
getting
to-
like really irritable. It was kind of fun to like bond with everyone in that way.
We did bond. I think we all were stronger, like had stronger relationships for it after. But
Yes.
during it, we
Trauma
were all,
bonding.
Trauma
But
bonding.
what it was the actors versus the crew.
Yeah.
The
And
actors,
then the new actor, there was like an episode where like other actors came on for a special episode, and we were like, "Fuck you."
they
have
were
guys
so
no
pumped. They were like,
idea.
"Yo, run club! Like, let's
we were
do
like,
this.
"Shut
You
the
don't
fuck
fucking
up."
This is gonna be
get
so
it.
sick." And we were
I had
like,
to wake up at 11 today.
"Dude, it was me. Dude, we hung out a lot though.
We did. We crewed up.
That was
And
really,
like
really fun.
honestly, the show is good and everyone should watch it. And I was really funny in it. And
Olivia had some big time
I had
lines.
some, it got me Fallon.
Got me.
So watch it. I remember at one
Shout
point
out
we
to Ron
like
Club.
disappeared to get coffee and we got yelled at, and that was a bad day.
Yelled at by who?
One of the people.
Just like a fake
and you know
producer.
what?
Yeah, I'm like, what?
And get this, so the boys sat there and took it, and me and Daniela were like, we are waiting around.
wait, okay.
Fucking
Oh
think
wait,
so.
dude. Oh yeah, this is actually a great story. So it's me, Max, St. John. I've mentioned Max St. John on every pod now. So it's me, Max St. John, Olivia, and Rachel Williams, and we're going.
No, it was Daniela that went to get coffee with us.
It was Daniela.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. So you and Daniela.
yeah.
So it's us four, and we're walking to the coffee shop. Like, dude, these people are so fucking up our asses. If they say one thing to us for getting these coffees, we are
Because
gonna.
we were waiting for 3 hours to
Yeah.
shoot something that should have been shot 3 hours ago.
Yeah, so we go to
and
get
it
this
was like 8
coffee,
a.m.
and we're talking so much shit. Like, if they say something to us, we are going to fucking light them
We
up.
actually
and then,
didn't assume they would say anything because we're like, of course we can go get coffee. It's 5 minutes.
It's gonna be
We're
fine.
adults.
And
We-
we're all
we
like,
can-
we're all
we're
amped
adults.
up, and we get back, and the producer like meets us, and he's like, "Where were you guys?" And me and Max are like, "We're so sorry, dude. We're so sorry." And
Immediately
Olivia,
fold.
Olivia and Daniela are like, "You don't know what you're doing." Blah blah
We
blah.
weren't like that.
And me and Max are like, "We're so sorry."
We weren't like that. We were just like, 'cause
Like, we got you a coffee too.
you dump your coffee on your face.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you and Daniela really told
we were
told
just
them
like,
off.
well, we've been waiting here for 3 hours, so we felt like it was appropriate to like go get coffee because we haven't shot yet. We didn't know that in the
How
5 minutes
old
we'd
is
be
this
gone.
guy? How old is this
He's
guy
our
yelling
age.
at you?
Yeah,
I mean, just-
30s. Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, absolutely not, right?
No chance.
No chance.
Of course, if he yelled, I would be like, dude, I can't believe I thought I could get coffee. I'm such
yeah,
an
it'd be
idiot.
almost better to like overdo it and be like, oh my
God,
God, I'm so sorry.
Did I disrespect the Run Club? I'm so sorry.
It was what was also so weird was that like the dynamics were so off because like our quote unquote bosses were our friend comedians. So it's like
Yes, it was
who
kinda
were doing it,
awkward.
who were like doing it for the first time. Like if you're on a set like for a show and like there's like and it's for a network or whatever, and these people are doing it for 20 years and whatever, it's like
Different.
But these are just like our friends we've known who are just like, where were you? And I'm like, shut
I'm
up.
like,
up,
girl,
bitch.
relax.
Like, shut the fuck
Slap the
up,
shit
dude.
out of you, dude.
Like, you don't know what you're doing either, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
And also,
yeah.
like, we only had like 2 or 3 lines like in each scene. It wasn't hard, you know? So
yeah.
Did you ever work in a restaurant in college and like the friend that took it really seriously went
Oh
from
my
being a
God.
waiter to like a shift manager and they tried to start doing that shit to you and you're like,
No.
brother,
No,
absolutely not.
No, yeah, I see.
I
who
know
you.
you.
Are.
Did you guys work in college?
Yeah.
I didn't have a job.
Fuck you.
I was a fucking athlete.
That's so awesome.
Wait, did you play basketball in college?
I was a fucking killer.
play basketball?
I hit corner threes
How
sometimes.
you in a bowling league?
D1 bowler? That'd be amazing.
Yeah, where did you work, Olive?
I had a couple jobs. I worked in the summers. I worked at Dairy Queen, and then during this school year, I worked in the mornings in the cafeteria, and then I gave campus tours in between classes.
Oh, you're a fucking
Campus
workhorse.
tours.
I've always worked. I've always had a job. This is my first time not having a job.
Dude, you know what's great? I think I kind of ride for DQ's food.
Dairy
DQ's
Queen?
Yeah.
The DQ.
DQ's food
We
is
were in
fucking
limited
good.
locations, so we didn't have a lot of food, I will say.
You didn't have any, dude. I would get fried shrimp at
What?
DQ.
Well, now that's
That's
too
gross.
far.
This-
That's
this-
too
the-
far.
They
what was
flip
it?
it upside down.
Like the shrimp poppers.
All the
or
shrimp
whatever?
falls out. This is how you want it. You want an empty cup.
It was like a shrimp. It was like what were they? The Papa shrimp. The
I don't know if we're thinking about the same place. I really don't think they have shrimp at Dairy Queen.
I promise you they do.
The Dairy
Connor,
Queen?
look it up. They've got popcorn shrimp. They got popcorn shrimp.
Popcorn shrimp.
Okay, but popcorn
I can
shrimp
see
is
that at
just
DQ.
chicken, right?
I was always hitting a chili cheese dog at DQ. Now those.
Oh yeah, we
Those
made
are
those.
something
We
Let's
made
special.
talk.
those.
Oh wait, also
Those are
Connor, where
something
are we at
special.
on
Good.
time?
45 minutes, and
Okay, great.
Dairy Queen does offer popcorn shrimp.
Let's
basket.
go.
Right, bitches.
Absolutely.
Let's talk
I'm
about
such
our
an idiot.
disgusting fast food meals as we wind this thing down. high meals. What do you guys? What's something that like really you've indulged in where you're like, I'm gross. I'm gross when I do this.
I'll let Tim take the lead.
Well, I've
The chili
said
cheese
this
dog's insane.
once. I've said it a million times. There's just nothing better than having a really heavy bag of Chinese food delivered right to your front door, and the guy hands it to you, and you feel that weight,
And you
couple
the smell.
pounds.
and you're going, "This is gonna hurt a lot." There's no better feeling than that when the weight hits your hand, and there's an angry man giving it to you because he's sopping wet because it's raining outside.
Yeah, you
He's
ordered
so
it.
You never
pissed.
order Chinese food when it's good outside.
No,
you
never.
don't, yeah, it's
Yeah.
75 and sunny.
Yeah.
You don't go.
No.
Think of lo mein.
It
always
needs
the
to be
worst
bad
weather
weather, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm gonna hurt myself today.
Holy shit!
That is a really good one.
It's the
Chinese
best.
food is so good. I never get Chinese food.
Oh,
I know because when you're looking at the order, you're like, this is so bad.
I'm like,
for
I just
me.
can't do this. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, every time.
Don't
every
care.
time.
Give me,
That's
just
awesome.
give
You don't
me
give a shit.
fried dumplings right to the dome.
Oh my
I
god,
love
dumplings.
it so much.
Yeah, those are the good.
I'm trying to
shit.
think of like a fucking pig out meal.
I like pop off a lot on burgers and fries.
burgers and fries.
Like I
I'm-
really enjoy like one of my favorite things in the world is like going to a bar, chugging a beer, and then ordering a burger and fries.
Yeah, that's not bad.
with like bacon on it. That's kind of my indulgent thing that I do.
you rip a beer before.
I like to have a little buzz as I eat.
Love
Olivia
that.
said off mic before we started the app. She's like, "Don't you feel like you have at least one beer a day?" And I was like, not quite,
I think
but
that's
you're
the
kind of,
Midwestern in me.
but you're kind of right, dude."
I bet it
Yeah.
averages to 1 beer a day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was your, by the way, how old are you? 28.
I'm 28.
Yeah, when I was your age,
Am
I had a beer a
28 or
day.
27. I don't remember.
What?
You're 28.
I'm 28.
When I was your age, I probably had a beer a day.
Yeah, well, just it feels like just something that I like saw my family do. Like you get home from work and you have a beer. Like,
Yeah,
you get home
totally.
from spots and have a beer and you unwind.
I feel that.
What kind of beer are you ripping?
I like to have
Be-
High Life.
Yeah,
Excellent
you're
choice.
a dog,
Yeah,
dude.
no
I love
notes.
you. I'm one of your. Oh god, High Life's great.
That's super Midwestern though.
Yeah, that is a true pig move.
High Life's
home
got a
and
lot
rip
of
a High
Slappy
Life.
pig.
It's
I'm
incredible.
a Bud Light guy till I die.
Bud Light. I've never really been a
smoothies.
Bud Light gal.
I'm not mad
Heineken
at a
and
Bud Light.
Pacifico I've been getting into.
Love that. I am happy that I'm at the age now where I'm like, I don't feel obligated to drink an interesting beer.
Yeah, those
Remember?
people are lame.
Remember when you were like, oh, I guess I'll have the whatever
Blueberry,
fun name it is.
cranberry, yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
it's cooler
No.
to not know those things.
I just want a High Life. Just give me like a shit beer and I can just abuse myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude.
You know?
Yeah. For some reason, yeah, I don't know what it is. I'm exclusively light beers.
Give me
now.
the flat
too.
tire, but what?
Do you know?
flat
Do you know what's a
tire.
gross meal for
No.
me? I'll get. Sometimes I'll go home. It's a drunk meal. I'll get 2 quesadillas.
Not bad.
Fuck, that sounds awesome.
It's so, dude. A quesadilla is kind of a perfect.
It's a perfect
Fuck,
thing.
it's melted cheese.
Just a great delivery system.
It's easy.
It's a perfect.
It's like
It really
it's
is.
easy. You can swallow it
yeah,
whole. if
it's
you
not,
want
and it's
to.
not like a mess. You're not
You
getting
do like
all
a bird.
You
messy.
could probably feed it to a baby
Mhm.
if you wanted to,
yeah.
because it's so soft. Keep that
Sure.
in mind.
Sure.
Just,
It like melts down their mouth.
you want to babysit my kid? Yeah. Let me get some quesadillas.
Lizzie's like, why are you
stuff."
feeding that to our child? I'm like, nah, Olivia said it was cool. This kid's gonna love this. I'll also will abuse myself with chicken wings. I'm a chicken wing
wow,
pig.
that's a good
Yeah.
one. Chicken wings, I like to eat. I know this isn't really bad, but like if I'm drunk, a bacon, egg, and cheese is really
Sure.
gonna hit.
Oh,
for me.
brother.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you know what I've been doing? I've
Absolutely.
actually been doing. I've been having bacon egg. This is probably a little crazy. I've been having bacon.
I bet it's not.
What is it?
I bet it's not.
I've been doing bacon, egg, and cheeses as like my dinner before I do spots.
That feels appropriate.
Because
that's-
it gives a good base for the beer.
Sure.
So it's like you can have a couple more. It's
That's
like
not crazy.
That's
Yeah,
not crazy.
I
I,
get what-
also
Sounds
think
like
it's
good
light
planning.
enough that you won't feel heavy, but also it's got protein,
bacon, egg, and cheese, extra bacon. I don't do chips.
crispy bacon.
And I just put that in, and then I can have 2 or whatever, 3 or 4 beers.
I think you should sub to a BLT. It's even lighter, and
Bacon,
my
lettuce, tomato.
God, what
Bacon,
a
lettuce,
perfect
tomato.
sandwich.
So it's bacon, lettuce, and tomato, and that's it. There's another thing. There's not like
You toss some mayonnaise.
I'm
on there.
with you there. It's not enough for me.
It's bacon.
I
hold
need a
on.
little more action.
bacon.
No.
I have to picture it. Lettuce, tomato. There's no chicken.
No,
There's no cheese.
it's a bacon, lettuce, and tomato, and
That's
you toss a
it.
little mayo on.
I don't like that.
You've never had a BLT?
I
don't like
fucking
that.
hate it.
Oh,
Honestly.
I
this-
think-
I
see,
need more
this is
action.
bullshit.
Just because it sounds catchy doesn't mean we should like hold on to it.
But you've never had one.
No, I don't.
Just-
Okay,
think
so
I mean, the
opinion
market-
null and void.
How much bacon is on it? Is
Dude,
like
the
a stack
the
of
marketing
bacon.
for the BLT is like outrageously good.
It is outrageous.
It's not a good sandwich.
When's the last time you ripped a BLT? I'm not going to sit here and stand for
I tried
How
it when
often
I
are you
tried it when I was like
ripping
in high
BLTs?
school.
Tried it when you were in high. You've never had one. You haven't had one in 30 years. And we're talking about how bad it is?
It's bad.
I refuse. I had a BLT the other day and it was a perfect sandwich.
Connor, why don't you why don't you send us off? Yeah, Olive cries. She starts crying. Connor, send us off here. What's the verdict on BLTs?
I can just
It's
sit right
not
when it's, like,
enough.
flight delayed.
Thank you. Connor agrees it's not enough. Tim, you're outnumbered. We got to roll into the Patreon.
Connor,
guys.
when's the last time you had a BLT?
It's been a while because it's
Yeah,
never
this is-
enough.
This is bullshit.
It ain't it. Guys, this has been a fucking awesome episode of the You're an Idiot podcast. Tim, where can people find you? What do you want to plug?
Old Timmy Smith, OLE Timmy Smith on Instagram. Holla at your boy. I have dates on there. Find those. Buy a ticket. Come see me.
And Olive?
OG Carter on all socials. That's really it.
Go find her. Go find her running in the streets on the
Don't
track.
find me running in the streets.
She'll be running, folks. Guys, this has been a fucking awesome episode of the pod. We're rolling into the Patreon. We will catch you next week. Good night and good luck.